Thank you. So whenever ladder gets kind of cheesy, this is the type of deck I play. It's Golden Nekker Relicts with Necromancer's Tome and Unicorns. It's pretty consistent and has very good tempo. If we run into NR with this, we're gonna lose because we just don't have enough control to deal with all their engines. But it's pretty good into most things. Heavy control like Bounty or Precision Strike mid-range or an aggressive Enslave 6 player, we're gonna have problems. But we actually do okay into like Warriors, for example. Okay, Guerrilla Tactics. Let's see if this is Harmony. I think you can beat, and thank you so much, Vikito, for the prime. If it's Harmony, I think we can beat them. Like, I think we outbeat them almost, or outpoint them. In a long round, or can. In a medium round, they might win. In a short round, we should win. Again, it depends on a lot of stuff, but generally speaking. I mean, I don't know what this is, so I keep that in mind. So, normally I would just open up with Operator into Self-Eater, but I'm gonna open Fiend just because it's been a while since I've seen Guerrilla Tactics. Here's Kitty. Oh. I will get you the other cam. Since I've seen Guerrilla Tactics on ladder, and I'm a little bit suspicious. Hey, Derp. Derp. Right here, buddy. Excuse me, sir. He doesn't want to leave his healing mat. He loves that thing. Okay, it is Harmony. I'm going to grab my Tesham. And I'm going to put Necromancy at the bottom. Because I can't play it round one. How could you mulligan Incubus, the most OP card MO has? True. And I have that Tesham in this deck specifically for Dana, Tier, and you can also use it on Torres. But it's just because I hate losing that kind of nonsense. Against this deck, their control is going to come from poisons. So, and usually they don't have like 5 damage. I'm not leadering this yet. Looks like he just has some movement engines for yeah. So I'm gonna play my other Self-Eater. Ideally you want to use round one if you can to set up your graveyard. Vikita, I think if you click on, it's somewhere on my channel page. Maybe somebody else can tell you because I don't have that UI myself. You want to put like one of each bronze in your graveyard during this part of the game, if you can do that without falling behind. Like if you need to answer something, you answer it. But if he has, he most likely has cat witchers also. So I'm gonna start splitting. Generally, as far as like when do you split, when do you not? You split when you need points. You don't when you want more carryover, and you have to strike a balance. And how do you do that? Well, you play the deck, you practice, you learn.
Has anyone seen me parrot?
This play, unicorns, when you have a bunch of self-eaters on the board, is one of our like strongest like tempo moves we can make. And I'm gonna do it now because he's about to get another card and activate that, so I want to get full use of my 6 damage. This should force him to pass. You want to keep track of the base power of your self-eater. So right now my biggest self-eater is a 6. That's what you're going to be incubusing. Okay, killing the 6 was a mistake. I probably should have killed the Antherion when I could have, or saved it for the Cat Witcher. But here we are. So we play another self-eater. Now this is the last self-eater we got to play from hand. Which means that we're gonna need to somehow get necromancy out later. Get this veil. I'm actually gonna leader this so I can split it. Again, it's very important that we win round 1. And I don't want to play my Golden Nekker ever in round 1. This deck has only 1 artifact, and it's Necromancer's Tome. Is Ghoul to 4P ever viable change? I think it would just be abused. People would just play Ghoul into Griffin. Yeah, Master Ghost. It used to be you could split like split at 3, and they changed it to round down. This isn't really going to help us. This definitely won't help us.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
So we give him a self-eater because that's the least useful thing for him. Give ourselves our biggest self-eater here, and note that it actually went to 9. You want to have a couple of things on the board. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. I was hoping to get ahead here. Okay, oh well. We don't get necromancy. Well, we do get both of these guys ticking. We're gonna use teleport to move one of these to the back row. Set up a new pocket for our gank game. Just in case there's an Igni. What if this guy's playing Shiro? Then we're fucked. But I'm just kind of sort of hoping he isn't. Hopefully all he's playing is like a Brehen or something. We got a 3. Not ideal, but something. That's what he's running. Interesting.
Slaughter them to a man!
I'm trying to decide what if what I'm gonna lead her. Like I need to get everything from him.
It's a pity I can never finish.
And then if his last 2 cards are poisons, I want to at least protect something. Looks like they're not.
One arrow. That is all I need. My eyes are up here.
So now we draw an Incubus, and our biggest self-eater is still just an 8, which is pretty good. No, Mastigos. The reason I couldn't split at 3 wasn't that it was because it was 6 base power and 3 power.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
I shall sing to sleep.
Is that Scar's Heat Wave? Shiro?
Who am I to kill?
So like right now, Mastigos, if I split, I'll have 2 2s, and I'll play this and go to 6, right? If I just play this, it will also go to 6. So when you have an odd number, splitting is net 0. When you have an even number, splitting is +1. Easy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I am gonna find someone to raid, and this will be on YouTube. Hopefully, that will help people who are looking to play this Relics deck. Cheers.